Welcome to episode 4 of the English sessions. When to use look, watch, and see. I am your host and English teacher, Mike Butler. These podcasts can help you improve your English. Together, we will talk about grammar, pronunciation, structure, and have some fun too. Remember to visit my website, www.englishsessionswithmike.com, to contact me for private lessons and for more content. You can also read the transcript of this audio as you listen to this episode. Listen for these words today. To chirp. To chirp is a verb to describe the sounds a bird makes. Birds are chirping outside. A bug is another word for insect. A bug. There is a bug outside my window. To perceive is to become aware of something by using your senses. To chase means to pursue or run after something. The lion chased the zebra. I promised more episodes on contractions. They are coming very soon. Let's first talk about 3 verbs today. Look, watch, see. They are all similar, but used in different ways. I will start with a story. It's a lovely spring day. I am looking out my window. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. I see many things. I see a tree, a fence, flowers. I am watching a bug that is trying to get into my office. I used the verbs look, watch, and see in my story. Did you hear them all? Let me read it again. Listen for the differences in how I use them. It's a lovely spring day. I am looking out my window. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. I see many things. I see a tree, a fence, flowers. I am watching a bug that is trying to get into my office. Let's start with look. I am looking out my window. My eyes are directed in a specific direction. My window is in front of me as I record this podcast. My eyes are directed toward the window. I must look at what is in front of me, unless I close my eyes. Let's talk about see. To see takes a little more effort from the viewer. To see is more like perceive with the eyes. I see the tree. I see the fence. I see the flowers. I perceive these objects with my eyes. I can make sense of them. Trees are brown and have leaves. My fence is white. My flowers are pink. Watch is similar to see. Do you remember my example? I am watching a bug that is trying to get into my office. Watch often means to observe with concentration, typically over a period of time. My eyes will move when the bug moves. I am putting in extra effort to concentrate on this bug. So, watch is like to pay attention with your eyes. Let me read my story one more time. It's a lovely spring day. I am looking out my window. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. I see many things. I see a tree. I see a fence. I see flowers. I am watching a bug that is trying to get into my office. So, what do we use with movies or TV? I saw a movie. I watched a movie. I looked at a movie. This is an example to show you that sometimes you can use more than one verb. To see a movie or to watch a movie are both common. For example, I watched a new Marvel movie yesterday, or I saw the new Marvel movie yesterday. Both are correct, both are common, and both have about the same meaning. But those are all in the past tense. You watched the Marvel movie. You concentrated on the images over a period of time. But also, you saw the Marvel movie. You perceived those images and made sense of them. So, both saw a movie and watched a movie are common. In the present, it is much more common to use watch for movies or TV. Hey, Bill, what are you watching on TV? I'm watching the news. Come watch it with me. Why is watch more common to use in the present? Well, just remember my example from my story. I am watching a bug. It is more accurate for what we do when we are concentrating on something over a period of time. Try to remember that time is passing in the present. So we often describe what happens in the present with a continuous action, right? I am talking to you. You are listening to me. My friend is watching TV, and I am watching this bug at my window. So my friend is watching TV, and I am watching this bug at my window. It is important to remember that it is very common for more than one of these verbs to be used in different sentences, just like with many different verbs in many different languages. Don't stress about it too much. Your listener will probably understand even if you don't use the most common verb. Don't worry. Learning another language takes time. Just keep listening to what native speakers say, and eventually you will feel comfortable with those different uses. Let's end with one more example that breaks the basic rules I explained. A parent might say to their child, "Look at me when I'm talking to you." The parent wants the child to pay closer attention to them. But wait, isn't watch for when you pay attention? Exactly. It's just another way to use look. In fact, there are tons of ways to use watch, look, and see because you can use all three of these verbs with many different prepositions. If you want to learn more about that, research prepositions, phrasal verbs, transitive and intransitive verb use. And I promise we will talk more about those subjects in future episodes. Just remember, sometimes the most common verb does not follow these basic rules, and sometimes more than one verb can be used. One more time with the examples from my story. I am looking out my window. I have my eyes directed toward my window. I see flowers. I perceive those flowers. I can make sense of what they are in my mind. I am watching the bug. My eyes are moving with the bug as I concentrate on it over time. Okay, if you need help, email me or leave a voice message. I am here to help. And remember to read the audio transcript of this episode at www.englishsessionswithmike.com. Well, it's time for me to go. I think I'll go watch my dog chase my chickens around my property. Any questions? Write to me at mike@englishsessionswithmike.com. Leave a message for me on the website, www.englishsessionswithmike.com, and I will play it on the podcast. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you won't miss an episode. Visit www.englishsessionswithmike.com for more content. And again, a reminder, if you listen to the English sessions on Apple Podcasts, please rate and review this show. A 5-star rating really helps to promote this podcast. It's one of the best things you can do, and you can make a donation to the podcast. If you go to anchor.fm/The English Sessions, there is a place to make a donation. I'm still contemplating on bonus material or other incentives if you make donations. But yes, please rate and review to help out the podcast and spread the word. Spread the word on your social media pages and to anyone who is learning the English language. Thank you all for listening. Until next time, this is Mike signing off.